Yeah, Doomy. I mean, the Doom stack is really good. It also ties on left, which is perfect. And going into margin of victory, when we are dropping 27 points on this final turn and they are throttled to everything in their hand costing 4, I mean, how do you fight back against that? Welcome my friends back to Marvel Snap. In today's deck guide, we are revisiting one of the mainstays of the Snap meta, Deathwave, and we are reviving one of the most overlooked destruction synergy cards, fitting Angel back into Deathwave. I am loving him in his position in this list, and I am loving this list in general in the meta right now. The control that Wave is giving us to be able to shut down a lot of the combo deck opponents that we are seeing, while we ourselves are still able to combo all of our cards together, getting that little bit of control out of the Arrow. I know she was nerfed, but her stat line has gone up. Opponents are not as used to seeing her anymore. We can definitely catch people by surprise and be able to leverage a lot of control out of her. The perennial evergreen of Dr. Doom right now, fitting into almost all the meta lists, and then the power slam of the She-Hulk and the Death is so excellent when you're able to fit things together. The list has moved away from Chavez, which Chavez was providing a little bit of consistency on helping you find some early combos, but that's where the Angel comes in. If Angel gets thinned from the deck, then we have the exact same level of consistency in terms of finding those combos that we are looking for. And of course, we have some games where Angel is just going to appear in our opening hand, but the playstyle of the deck is to try and get destructions going as quickly as possible. Usually on turn 3, you're playing Deathlock or Carnage. You might even be playing Carnage down on turn 2 just to get the ball rolling, and in that case, you can very reliably thin Angel from the deck. He is then giving you more reliability on your draws. He's positioned on the board as extra tempo or as additional fodder for the Killmonger to knock him down. The death breakpoints of being able to get 4 destructions so that she is free if you are able to play the Wave, or decreasing her even farther so that she is playable in a combo position if you don't find the Wave at all, is so huge for the potential of the deck that having Angel come in and then be the extra destruction on top, I find excellent. The competing spots for the Angel have always been the Nova and the Iceman, but I honestly think that Angel is edging them out. I am loving this version of the list. Let's get into our gameplay. Ooh, Warrior Falls opening us up with a beautiful location synergy for us. So we have the list up above. This is a very budget-friendly list. If you are striving to be able to build a competitive deck out of a very early step into Series 3, then I think that this one it's never going to let you down. And the core pieces of the deck that you have to collect into Series 3 with the Wave, the She-Hulk, the Death, the Dr. Doom, these get reused in a number of other lists as well, so it's an excellent stepping stone to be able to build up your collection status. If you guys want to talk any card substitutions, deck optimizations, leave me a comment down below. Read all those comments. Love chatting everything. Snap down there up against Thanos here. Our Killmonger would be excellent. Also, a lot of Thanos right now is Death Thanos, so we might be getting a little bit of a helping hand from our opponent in decreasing the cost of our own death. Of course, we could also be fueling their death combo as well. Also, a lot of Thanos will run the Wave. So really, I'm looking for mirroring elements in a lot of different ways. Hey, Todd Christensen, thank you for the subscription, mate. Thank you. I'm going to turn off the alert box. This is bespoke to YouTube content. I just normally leave off when I'm flipping between the streams every other day and then the video recording. Sometimes the subscriptions that slip through. Necrosha. Here we go. Time to be able to get our destruction. Thin the Angel. I'm going to go down mid or consolidate at Necrosha because I am pulling the Angel. I don't want to play the Necrosha because the Angel is completely wasted at Necrosha specifically. We'll make this move. They don't want to see Warrior Falls. Okay. No, Krakoa, why would you play us like this? I have to play turn 5 so carefully with this list, with only playing Wave and then passing, but looks like that is not to be whatsoever. If we Killmonger here, getting rid of the Soul Stone, Power Stone, Reality Stone, and then cleaning up our little 1-drops, Death is looking very happy indeed. I think that's the move that we make. Yeah. Let's do that, and then what? On turn 5, it's going to be Krakoa's decision. Dealer's choice. Do they want to play our She-Hulk or do they want to play our Death? Our She-Hulk will be 5. Hang on. Knowing that Krakoa is coming, we might want to get rid of the Carnage, actually. Oh, I hate this. I hate Krakoa so much. Yeah, we'll go here. Because here's the thing. If they played Carnage on mid, then it's enormous debuff to our power source. Knocking over the Deathlog. Okay, just the She-Hulk down. It's not a great play. Doesn't bode very well for us, but will we be ahead? The Soulstone's weaker than the Carnage. We're not in terrible shape. What are they gonna get? Yes, we got the wave. Their Krakoa plays wave, so now we get the Death Doom combo. Oh, you can't make this up. Krakoa is serving our side, and now they're full. Yeah. We do flip first, which means we would be vulnerable to Shang-Chi rifling down mid. But even if they play the Shang-Chi on mid, I'm not worried. We would be ahead of them. Now, what if they stack? Yes, give it the little star eyes. The Space Stone is locking them in as well. Do I snap? I feel like if I snap, that just scares them away. Yeah, they were gonna retreat anyway. Victory. Oh, what a beautiful turn of events. Ooh, Shuri's Lab has some really fun synergies with the Destruction deck because the Carnage can consume everything and then get doubled. It's best when you have Venom in the lineup, which we're not running Venom. We don't usually get a very high stack of cards that wants to be consolidated by Venom, and then we don't have the cards that then amplify. That's its own brand of destruction. And then Clintar with the Merge text is not a destruction. Also, not a destruction. I'm going to hang on to my Carnage here. We go Iceman. They hit the She-Hulk. No. That actually does make She-Hulk a 7. One of the unique cases where the Iceman would be able to, quote-unquote, break his rule of the maximum cost of the card. Wow. What do I want to do here? Do I Killmonger or do I just pass? I could just pass to be able to drop the She-Hulk onto Shuri's Lab. I could also, if I play the Killmonger, I knock over the Iceman. I could just wait on that, I suppose. This is a real slow start. Hey, at least we have the She-Hulk to drop now. Okay, there's Squirrel Girl plus Killmonger that we can do later. Clean up some destructions alongside the Iceman. Maybe we should have just done that, because that would have been 4 destructions, and then on turn 5, I could have played the Wave, and I could have still rocketed in with the She-Hulk Death Doctor Doom. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to get outpaced here by this deck. If I bring in the Wave, though, we do slow them down. Or at least we should. We get a nice doubling here on the She-Hulk. And then I'm going to make him squirm a little bit with the Wave play. You go Wave. Wave Wolverine. Get them both doubled. We'll limit the combo potential, exactly what we talked about the Wave wanting to accomplish. And then we'll still just finish with Doctor Doom instead of Death. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. What do you have now, Bandit? You're gonna have to get a little flashy with things. I do feel like it was a misplay to go for the She-Hulk on T4. I think I should have played Squirrel Girl Killmonger, and then I could have played Wave solo here on turn 5. Held all of my cards back for the turn 6 explosion, while they themselves are held back because of the Wave. But we'll see. We'll see. Do they sense it coming? That's the real question. Are they going to make their big... They could... Are you Sarah or are you Bounce? I don't know. You could be either one. If you're Bounce, you need to just go for it now. If they're Sarah, they might be tempted to still try and set up Sarah. What's this? 2 cards. You show. Is it like a Hawk play? Yes. We get the Hawk. Not the most impressive doubling. And then the Hood. I gotcha. Sorry. That Hood is now a 4 cost, so don't think that's really what you wanted to be seeing there. Dr. Doom, because he doesn't make a difference here on the Bifrost, I'm wondering if I need to go to Arrow. Also, what do you have as a finish? Are you just going to play the Chavez? I know that Chavez was a popular choice. Chavez would not be able to pass at Glintar. Yeah, there's the figure. Brofist. Do you have the Shang-Chi? The deck can run Shang-Chi, knock over the She-Hulk, and then I'm in trouble. But I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the chances. How you feeling, Bandit? My death will be able to pass your, yep, Brofist. Here it comes. Just a Mysterio. What? Just a Mysterio? Why? Was he bluffing? He didn't think that I had it? He had it. All right. There's a squeal out there. The control that Wave is bringing up against combo decks like this is just so good. She solo won us the match. Honestly, with how much there's Angel again. How is this possible? The odds of appearing, I mean, I know the odds of appearing in your opening 4 cards is 25%, but then we've had it just so often here off of the early draws. Listen, you're going to be able to get him thinning about half the time. And even in these other games, we're doing fine. You're able to prey so heavily on Bounce and Sarah that this deck is great at climbing. Now, it is also very susceptible to the ramp that a lot of people are running right now to be able to climb with, and that is still going to beat you up. I wanted to play Deathlock, but then there's a shot that Wolverine just goes to Oscorp Tower and trades sides, right? That would be really unfortunate. I could full pass to then be able to play She-Hulk, and then on turn 5, see what happens, I suppose. Rock Slide. Another Hawk deck. Going to love it. Hawk is really good, and I don't think this deck is going to be as susceptible to our... Oh, wow. Oh. We each got a 4-cost, but not all 4-costs are created equal. If I had Wave, then I would go ahead and go for the Destructions right now, but I think what I need to do is I need to play the She-Hulk. Get her down. Yeah, they go up with the Jess Jones. The X-Mansion diff is real. It is real. Okay. Bucky into... So Carnage will be a little bit bigger than the Deathlock. We'll play for that. It'll bring Death down to a 6. We'll see where Wolverine hops. That's going to be a big difference maker. Here goes Sarah. Oh, wishing that I had the Wave. Wishing that I had the Wave. Chow down. Wolverine hops. To the left, to the left. Wow, that's so good. Okay. I want Dr. Doom here. Dr. Doom would have been incredible. But all we've got is the Death or Arrow plus Squirrel Girl. Is Arrow plus Squirrel Girl like a cheeky answer here? If I were to pull you back to the side here and then drop the Squirrel Girl to High Oscorp Tower, try and be able to be ahead at the with all of the additional +5s from Nidavellir, if Arrow is pulling something away from there, does that save the game for me, even though we didn't find our Wave and even though we had the Angel appear early, etc., so many things go wrong with our draws? Show me? No, it's all full. Wolverine hop mid. Nope, that's not where I wanted you. All the Mysterios, Mysterios, Mysterios. If Wolverine had gone mid, would we have won? Yeah. Wow, if Wolverine had gone mid, we could have won. Well, this has been a bit of a dud of an opening hand. We can play our Deathlock here. And then, I don't know, we have Death's Domain. Maybe that'll allow us to catch up. We can draw something like the Bucky or the Wolverine, get a quick destruction. Bucky is perfect because it also thins out the Angel. The Wolverine will not thin Angel because Wolverine is not destroyed. He revives and comes back stronger, and it doesn't actually trigger the Angel. Interesting little rules lawyering there with the text of the card. But here we'll get the destruction. Pop. Bucky appears, and Angel flies down to secure the lane. He Hulk down to 5. I have the Squirrel Girl. Interesting. What do I like to play in this situation? If I play Wave... the question is, do I want these cards to survive? The Death is right now at -1. If I play just one more destruction, then I can combo Death and Doom together which I think is the line that I want to take, because the breakpoints on if death is going to be completely free is a huge difference than if death is 1. If death costs 1, you can't combo everything together. And also with the She-Hulk, actually did get clipped by the icebox. Yeah. I think that the best we're looking at is a 2-cost death and then the 4-cost doom. Unless we want to pivot over to the arrow, switching up our play upon reading our opponent. Which, reading our opponent, something that I probably should have been doing a little bit more of, they look like a dino kind of efficiency, good card stat line. Pop. Death to 2. Oh, it's so nice. Ah, created by the Agent Coulson. Created by the Agent Coulson. A little bit of ingenuity from our opponent. You always love to see it. Yeah, Doomy. I mean, the Doom stack is really good. It also ties on left, which is perfect. And going into margin of victory, when we are dropping 27 points on this final turn and they are throttled to everything in their hand costing 4, I mean, how do you fight back against that? How do you fight back against that? I guess they're going to show us. How did you get 2 cards in here? Are you also a Doom Wave? You have the Mystique to be able to grab onto the Claw, and then this is Death? Or no, this would be She-Hulk? You did have Death. Oh, of course, the White Queen. I was giving them the Death, but still. Our Doctor Doom is more effective than their Mystique clipping on. It was a close one, though. So here is the deck in all of its angelic glory. I really am a fan of Angel running in the list, even though he was being pushed out of it before. I can see him coming right back in. The nuance of him not synergizing with the Wolverine is definitely a downer, but because everything else, being able to destroy the Buckies, the Squirrel Girls, popping the other 1 costs, come together very nicely, and then having a way to still thin the deck without having to run Chavez, keeping your high end open to be able to fit in the Doctor Doom and the control from the arrow more easily, it just brings everything together in a way that I really value the consistency and the extra punch here. If you guys pick this one up, then I hope it earns you many cubes on your climb up to infinite. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping.